I don't like, who's the poor? Who the poor people at? You poor. I can smell. It's okay. It's okay. Don't cry. It's okay. All I got, listen. What we have to do is you got to realize that it's okay to be poor. I'm very good at being poor. I've done it the whole time. Nothing's wrong. Okay? Other people want to make you feel bad and make you feel worse and make you feel depressed. You got to watch how people are talking to you. As a matter of fact, the other day, Sprint texted me and they said, "Sir, it looks like you neglected to make a payment on the 18th. Neglected? Implying that I'm neglectful? Because I know what neglect means I had it and I chose not to take care of it. What you meant to text me, it looked like I was poor on the 18th. Because that's all that happened. I didn't have the money for the phone. I am not neglectful. I'm just poor. That is it. I am just poor. You know what else they did? They texted me another day after that. It said, "Sir, did you forget to forget?" So now I'm forgetful and neglectful. Not poor. They didn't say anything about being poor, right? Because if I forget, first of all, I have a great memory. My memory is amazing. I don't care what they tell you. My memory is so good. I remember what I was where I said I wasn't going to pay the bill on time. All right? Molly. For my memory. It was 38% humidity that day. I know everything that happened. I was talking to my therapist, my mama, and I'm not gonna pay this. She came with me, you know what I mean? Like my dad did, so there's only one other person with this recipe. Why would I not go to the baker to figure out what's wrong with the cake, right? So I talked to her, and she told me, she said, "Son, you have to calm down. I shouldn't have to bail you out from getting into a fist fight with the Papa John's delivery driver." So I almost got in a fist fight with the Papa John's delivery driver. That is true. Now, how to put anything in? All right, this is what happened, right? So I had got off of work, and I went to go start my car, and my car was like, "Nah. Nah, today, man." I was like, "Okay, all right." Not starting. I need to get out of here before they put me back to work, all right? Because they will do it, and I'll say yes, because I need the money. So I tried to call an Uber, but I had already compromised that situation because I had bought one without no money on my car, so they were still looking for me to pay that. That wasn't happening. You know, I'm good at not paying stuff. So then I looked, and I Google mapped it, and I'm only 2 miles away from my house. 2 miles. 2 miles away from my house in Atlanta, Georgia, where Martin Luther King marched up and down those streets for me to be able to walk home. And I said, I can do that. I'm a descendant from Africans. They run everywhere. I can walk 2 miles for my people. So I did. I started marching up those streets for my people. And then point forward the first mile, I'm like, this is dumb. I don't want to... This is not what Martin Luther King wanted from me. I was sweating profusely. Did you know you could start sweat at your ankles, ma'am? Like it has its own community of sweat. Not like you had sweat on your calves and they gentrified your ankles. I'm talking about just straight up ankle sweat, right? Yeah. You'd be like, I don't want to do this. And so I was like, what am I going to do? And so then I saw Papa John's on the corner. I was like, oh, I can just order a pizza for delivery and then ride home with that dude, right? He said, yes, it is. I said, I'm Dedrick Christian Allen Flynn. Then he just gonna try to hand me the pizza. So I pushed him. I said, sir, the outside of this box says 659 Bedford Road, not right outside the Papa John's. Let's go. So I walked to the car. I jiggled the handle. He wasn't unlocking. I said, oh, you want to treat this like an Uber. So I walked to the back. I jiggled the handle again. He wasn't unlocking. I said, sir, that pizza's going to get cold. He said, it is against company policy for me to take you home. I said, there is no way anybody in Papa John's history has been smart enough to think of this plan. Right? Shaq got on there. Yeah, ain't no way. So I came all to Utah to say, I don't like Papa John's. I don't like them. They could have been cool. They could have been this better. What the Domino's do was so cool about the situation. Also, they were just happy to do anything that day because nobody ever orders Domino's. Like, they are so excited. They want you to meet the staff. If you order online, they'll tell you who's doing what. They were like, Brenda just took your order. You're like, okay, Brenda, all right. Took your order. You're like, okay, Brenda, all right. Zyler is now putting your pizza in the oven. Zyler. Well, I didn't know I ordered my pizza from Florida. It's a beautiful time. Zyler came out with my pizza. You should have saw him. He was very confused. I walked up to him. I said, is that for Dedrick Christian Allen Flynn? He was like, yeah. Like, how do you know that, man? I said, I'm Dedrick Christian Allen Flynn. He was like, what? What? Dude, I was wondering how you knew his middle names. Like, it's not even on the pizza. What are you doing here, bro? This outside of the Boss at 659 Bedford Road, not right outside the Domino's. That's why I'm so confused, because if I get there, and then by the time you get back, it's going to be cold, and I got to go ahead and bring that back again, and then I see you got the pizza insurance, so when you get there, just next time order for carry-out. Carry-out means you just carry it out of the store. If you were already here, you could have saved more money, because they got to make me do it. I was like, yo, Tyler, calm down. I just need a ride to the house. He was like, oh, well, just ride with me, man. I mean, I was going there anyway. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Domino's is moving more to a restaurant foundation. They have changed it from Domino's Pizza just to Domino's. They got other things on the menu. They got a chicken parm sandwich. They got Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. They got a chicken Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. All those are two for $5.99 each. But you can mix and match with a two-top and medium pizza, or get two-top and medium pizzas for $7.99. They also changed their weekend carry-out prices to their weekday carry-out prices. One-top and large pieces for $7.99 each. I don't work for Domino's, but I hate Papa John's. I gotta calm down, you know? No, it's not your fault. It's who I'm only loud because I know how poor I am, you know? And if I don't cry now, y'all won't, like, my favorite, like, my heroes are all rappers, and they lead me down a destructive path of money, you know? Because what do rappers do? They pay too much money for stuff, right? And that's balling. They've trained me to think that that's balling. So then when I get any kind of money, I want to stunt, all right? Like the other day, I paid $55 for a McDouble. Baller. Yeah. Yeah, you like, yeah, yo, put me on. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, this is how you spend $55 on a McDouble. What you do is you buy a McDouble with no money in your bank account.